Hundreds of migrants and refugees, including children, rounded up in a raid in Kuala Lumpur on Friday. They're being held in detention facilities. Migrant rights group Tenaga Nita has criticised the raid as inhumane and counterproductive, arguing it will deter migrant and refugee communities from getting tested at a time when the world is still struggling to contain the pandemic. But the government is defending it as part of efforts to contain the coronavirus.
There are still undocumented migrants. Their status remains the same. The laws of this country haven't changed. These people broke the law when they entered the country illegally.
In recent weeks, foreigners have been the target of hate speech, with some Malaysians blaming them for spreading the coronavirus. Hostility towards the Rohingya and undocumented migrants appear to have been set off by several events. This suburb outside Kuala Lumpur, home to a large population of Rohingya, was placed under lockdown more than a week ago to curb transmission of new cases. There are social media posts telling the Rohingya they're not wanted here. There were at least 5 online petitions, some of which have since been taken down, urging the government to expel the refugees from Malaysia. Malaysians have also directed their anger at the ethnic minority after rights groups criticised the government for turning away a boatload of refugees last month. For Nur Jahan binti Soyat Ahmad and her family, these are worrying times. They escaped from Sittwe in Rakhine State in Myanmar in 2012 after intercommunal riots between Buddhists and Muslim Rohingya killed 200 people and displaced more than 100,000 others. Life here hasn't been easy. Malaysia does not formally recognise refugees. They can't work legally or go to school. She says she's heard rumours about the Malaysian government wanting to send the Rohingya back.
It made me think back to our journey here. We were at sea, then human traffickers picked us up and they kept my husband for months because we couldn't pay. It was only after 8 months here, when we were finally registered with the UN as refugees, that I felt safe. What if we have to go through that again?
The coronavirus and Malaysia's curbs on movement has already put Nur Jahan's family in dire financial straits. Now, the fear of being detained hangs over them. Florence Louis, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.